Well, to discuss the U.S. sanctions on Iran more, we're joined by political commentator Mr. Kamel Wazni from the Lebanese capital, Beirut. Mr. Wazni, welcome to the program. First of all, China says the U.S. is placing itself above international law by pushing for these sanctions. What are your thoughts on the U.S. administration targeting Iran's central bank unilaterally?
Well, obviously, the United States tried to play the role of the spoiler of the world order and tried to impose its will against the international community, and by its action imposing sanctions left and right on countries that disagree with. It's a violation of the financial order, and it's a violation for a lot of treaties around the globe. So America should be actually accounted for these violations and should be actually brought to international court to be prosecuted, because what they are doing, they're jeopardizing the economic system of the world, singling out country, not only Iran, North Korea, Cuba, other countries that the United States does not agree with it go directly and slap them with sanctions. This is a violation of the international norm, and I think that Chinese, rightly so, they're not listening to the American because the American for a long time, they try to dominate the political and economic scene, and everyone, they don't like it. They try to impose their will on them, but I think it doesn't work with the Iranian.
Well, many analysts believe that Iran's exports are too vital for the world's energy market. Give us your opinion on that notion, and what would be the fallout if sanctions on them are implemented?
That's when I spoke very clearly about the economic order of the world. We have 17 million barrels go through the Strait of Hormuz, and every time the American impose sanction on this vital region, this has compromised the safety and security of the region. Iran has the right to defend its own interest, its own economic interest, and the American should not play with fire. When they come and they say we want to impose sanction and we want to prevent the flow of oil from this region, this is a violation for the economic order and should not be tolerated, and it's obviously it's not going to be tolerated at least by the Iranian, and now we've seen the Chinese join their voice to the Iranian. I think maybe the Russian, they will very soon hear from them the same statement, because if the American want to decide to monopolize the economic order of the world, that's not going to be acceptable. Any monopoly in terms of decision making or political monopolization by the American, that can have a disastrous impact for the world. The world cannot see another price of oil reaching $200 yesterday. Just on the escalation of rhetoric, we've seen the price of oil jump $4. That's new taxes on the economic system of the world. If the American carries through with their threat with the European, because we're expecting the European to meet by the end of this month, we're looking at very bleak economy for 2002, and the American and the European, especially the French, who are joining with the American and playing dirty when it comes to the issue of Iran, they have to be accountable for a disastrous economic collapse, the magnitude of 1929. Can they handle it? If they can handle it, then they have to be accountable for it.
All right, Mr. Kamel Wazni from Beirut, political commentator there. Thanks for your thoughts and views.